Welcome back to the channel, Innovative Thinkers. Here we discuss wild what-if scenarios and fan theories for Ben Tennant. Today, we have an idea that's simply out of this world. Here it is. What if the Omnitrix, the ultimate alien-changing device, wasn't just packed with live alien DNA, but also had the genetic codes of creatures that went extinct centuries ago? The Omnitrix already enables Ben Tennyson to turn into heroes like Heat Blast or Four Arms to save the day. But what if this device contains a hidden database of alien species that were wiped out by galactic wars, cosmic disasters, or environmental collapse? Picture Ben turning into those extinct creatures beasts that no one has seen in millennia. Doesn't that sound epic? But there's the catch. Resurrecting these species can bring back negative traits or awaken prehistoric predators who've been waiting for their chance to strike. In this video, we'll explore 3 extinct alien species from fiction, the risks and rewards of Ben using their powers, and what this teaches us about extinction, conservation, and the ethics of bringing back the dead. And naturally, we'll connect it to actual science and history to spark your imagination and make you think. Buckle up. Let's get into this delicious what-if space adventure. Let's start with 3 deceased alien races that may be stored in the Omnitrix's secret vault. The first of them is the Draconian-like race hailing from the volcanic planet Pyros Prime. They were enormous creatures whose scales were tougher than steel, wings powerful enough to create hurricanes, and fire which could burn hot enough to vaporize asteroids. They ruled their world until their supervolcano explosion made a global cloud of ash that strangled their air and wiped them out 10,000 years ago. If Ben had turned Draconian, he'd be an air tank, incinerating his foes. But there was one catch. Draconians were ultra-sensitive to extremes of heat. Too much flame, and Ben would melt down, leaving him vulnerable in battle. And on top of that, their fightful-flight reactions might make him harder to manage. Imagine Ben accidentally grilling his own teammates. And then there are the Aquarians, a sea-dwelling race hailing from the planet Thalassen. These mere humanoids may have surpassed water control as a superpower, conjuring tidal waves or calming storms. They even communicated with sea creatures telepathically in the form of songs. Their civilization prospered until a rogue moon's gravitational pull triggered catastrophic floods, drowning their cities forever. Being an Aquarian, Ben could control water and talk to sea creatures, perfect for missions that took place in the water. Their physiology required constant humidity, however. Ben would shrivel up and become weaker in battle if he was out of water for an extended period of time. And what if their telepathic songs involuntarily attracted killer sea creatures from the depths? Finally, the Aetherian's nebula-covered planet Elysium's ethereal-looking creatures. These energy-being extraterrestrial beings would be able to phase through solid objects and manipulate cosmic energy to create dazzling light shows or devastating explosions. They vanished one day when a supernova destabilized their planets. Core, as an Aetherian, Ben would be indestructible, phasing through walls and firing enemies with energy. But their unstable nature is such that Ben may end up trapped in his intangible form, forever floating as a ghost. Worst of all, their manipulation of energy might attract the attention of cosmic entities who sought the Aetherians, to the displeasure of extinction. Each of these peoples has something special to contribute, but they also have pitfalls. The Omnitrix is perhaps not just a tool of heroism, it could be a Pandora's box of universal consequences. Now, let's talk about the dangers. Resurrecting ancient species isn't all about neat transformations, it's a galactic gamble. For one thing, these aliens' traits could be unpredictable. The Draconians' aggressiveness, the Aquarians' aquatic needs, or the Aetherians' explosiveness could get Ben and his team into serious danger. Imagine Ben transforming into a Draconian and accidentally starting a forest fire, Or worse yet, an urban blaze. And then, of course, there's the threat of ancient enemies. What if the civilization that wiped out the Draconians, Aquarians, or Aetherians still exist? The power-up of the Omnitrix could be a beacon call, bringing these enemies to Earth. Picture an armada of warships plummeting, condemning Ben of stealing the heritage of their forebears. Ben's no longer just protecting Earth, he's protecting the stability of the entire galaxy. And don't even get me started on the ethics. Is it moral to resurrect species the universe has left behind? Scientists on our own planet debate de-extinction reviving creatures such as woolly mammoths or passenger pigeons. But bringing a species back can disrupt ecosystems. If Ben revives these aliens, could he inadvertently cause an invasive species disaster on a cosmic scale? It's Jurassic Park, but with aliens instead of dinosaurs. This what-if scenario isn't just fun. It's a way to learn from our own world. Extinction is something real. Earth has had 5 major extinction events, like the one that killed the dinosaurs 66 million years ago when an asteroid impacted. Similarly, the Draconian supervolcano or the Aquarion flooding are real-world environmental disasters. These stories remind us of how fragile an ecosystem is. Be it on Earth or across the galaxy, conservation is another lesson on a large scale. Species like rhinos, coral reefs, and certain birds are currently under threat of extinction. By protecting them, we preserve biodiversity, the web of life that keeps our world well. The Omnitrix's extinct aliens could lead Ben to think about preserving species before they're gone forever. Finally, let's talk about history and ethics. It's great to bring back extinct animals, but it's complicated. Scientists on the ground on Earth are studying de-extinction, like cloning mammoths using fossil DNA. But do we have to? What if the resurrected animals can't fit into the world as it exists now? Or what if they cause chaos, like Ben's aliens might? This begs us to ask the question, just because we can bring something back, should we? So, what's your opinion? Would Ben use the Omnitrix to honor the legacies of these extinct alien civilizations? Or would he risk unleashing a cosmic disaster? This what-if shows us the power and the responsibility that comes with having something. As incredible as the Omnitrix, it's not just about fighting villains. It's about understanding the consequences of our decisions. We don't have an Omnitrix on Earth, but we do have the power to protect threatened species and learn from the past. Let's use that ability wisely. If you liked this theory, like this video, subscribe for more Ben 10 What If vids, and comment which extinct alien would you want Ben to transform into? Draconian, Aquarian, or Aetherian? And should he resuscitate them or let them lie alone in peace? Thank you for watching. Creative Mind. See you next time around.